Oh, oh, wait, I got the camera here. That's turning blue. If this becomes blue, I'll be so excited. I will apologize right now for showing you the absolute beautiful colors that you can get from a Cotinus tree in June and publishing this video in August. Next year in June, you can replicate these results if you want to. Or maybe it's actually quite interesting to compare what Cotinus leaves do in August. Maybe I'll make a follow-up one to this one. It is August, my friends, even though my outfit is the only thing sunny and green. And I know that there has been one question burning on your minds. What color does this tree dye in August? Hello and welcome to my Cotinus Dye revision, August edition. Fun fact, in Dutch, Cotinus or Smokebush is called weak tree, berkenboom, and I'll show you why. I think we have forced all the color out of these leaves. Let's strain it. Here's my strainer. Now I am keeping you a little bit in the dark as to what color the water is, because, quick question friends, what color do you think it is? It is, ladies and gentlemen, a lovely orange. I had pre-mordanted some fluff. Let's see how the orange dye bath reacts with the alum. Interesting, interesting, interesting! That is interesting, because I read on Jenny Dean's blog that Cotinus Smokebush was a popular dye stuff in the Middle Ages to get vibrant yellow. That's what we're having right now. I left my wool on a low heat for about an hour in this dye bath. And if this isn't highlighter yellow, then I don't know what is. Now, to complete the comparison with what the Cotinus leaves did in June, I'm going to make a iron afterbath and a wood ash lye afterbath. Okay, so the floofs are all rinsed, they're all out of their afterbaths, and well, the color shift is not as spectacular as it was last time. This is the one in the iron afterbath. It's shifted ever so slightly towards green, and this is the one in the wood ash lye, and it's shifted ever so slightly, a bit more of a mustard yellow, not as, I mean the green hint is completely out of it. It's still a little bit here in the more highlighter yellow. Now, and here you also can see the comparison with I had in June, which is vastly different. So friends, this concludes the second part in our Cotinus Dye Experiment series. I'm very glad that I did make a second edition of this and found out what Cotinus leaves give off as color in August, because it's vastly different from June. I will keep an eye on my tree and see whether the leaves change color again, and then maybe we can try this experiment another time. I also want your input on this. I feel like I want to create a yarn that combines all these colors, and there was another color last time where I dyed without a mordant, into one yarn. Now, how will you go about this? Would we make like a fractal, or maybe a gradient, or do you think a more random chaotic yarn is more appropriate for these colors? It would be, in any case, a very vibrant, fun and colorful yarn, without a doubt. So tell me in the comments, how would you go about spinning this Cotinus yarn? And well, you know the drill. All that rests for me to say right now is, if you like these kind of fiber shenanigans, then maybe you could like, comment or subscribe. But of course, that is all up to you. And as for me, I will see you in the next video. Bye!